Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I am sharing a recipe that is the best one I know. It is the best mac and cheese that I've ever made. It takes one pot and it takes about 9 minutes from start to finish. It is so easy to make. It is the best mac and cheese, and just the way that the ingredients play off of each other is perfect. So you don't need a lot of ingredients, actually 6 ingredients. And it cooks in one pot. It is so delicious and so easy. And I hope you make this like right away. So I'm starting with 2 cups by volume of chicken broth. And I'm not using a wet measuring cup here. This is a dry measuring cup because this happens by volume and it's a ratio. So it's 2 parts liquid to 1 part pasta. So I'm using 2 cups of chicken broth and I'm going to use 1 cup of elbow macaroni. So you just let this with a little bit of olive oil boil for about 8 to 9 minutes, and you taste it and see how well cooked you like it. I'm adding about 1 tablespoon of olive oil there and turning it up to high. And then just mix this up and let this boil for about 8 to 9 minutes, and then it's perfect. All the liquid is absorbed. The ratio in this recipe is perfect. I found this out years ago. I used to make this with orzo pasta, but my son started loving mac and cheese, and he will not eat mac and cheese from the box. He only eats this one, and this is what it looks like while it's boiling. Make sure you use a straight-sided pot that's high enough because it bubbles up like this. So use a big enough pot. Make sure you do that. If you're going to make more of it, make sure you use an even bigger pot. That's very important because it's going to bubble up on your stove if it's not a high enough pot. So this is what it looks like while it's boiling, and I'm leaving it over medium high or high heat, and it takes that amount of time. And this is what it looks like after 8 or 9 minutes. All the liquid has been absorbed, and then I'm adding 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard. If you think you don't like Dijon, try it in this. It's delicious. And a 1/4 cup of sour cream, and this makes it really creamy and delicious. And about a 1/2 cup of sharp cheddar cheese. So this is what gives it the creaminess. And these ingredients, you don't really taste the mustard that much. It just makes the cheddar cheese taste more like cheddar. It's delicious. So I'm just letting this get creamier and creamier as I stir it up. It's a really nice recipe, and the pasta is really well cooked. So everything is creamy, and I'm going to show you how it looks after a couple of minutes. So you do this over the heat to melt the cheese, and then I'm going to take it off the heat and let it cool a little bit as I show you how delicious it is. And you can see the color is perfect, and the cheese here, you can change the amount. If you like it cheesier, add more cheese. I like this in my family, this would serve 1 person. In your family, maybe it will serve 2. So I add 1/2 cup of cheddar cheese. And if you are into it, you can even grate it yourself. That's even better. But this is the final result. In less than 10 minutes, you have delicious mac and cheese that only used 1 pot, so you don't have to boil the pasta in a different pot. It makes cleanup easier. If you have toddlers, this is perfect. They're going to love it. My son has been eating this since he was 1 year old. He's a teenager now, and this is the only mac and cheese he will eat. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you make this. Thank you for being here.